Let's eat nuts and kick butts. Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing with the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. A squirrel that makes more squirrels and can even be a part of an infinite combo. The unbeatable Squirrel Girl lets you make a squirrel when she enters or attacks, and for just 4 mana makes you more squirrels equal to the number of squirrels you control. Yeah, kind of like Krenko, only without the tap, meaning that you can just keep making more squirrels as long as you have the mana. And in this deck, you can go infinite, or at least you can make 250 squirrel tokens until you hit the cap that's in Arena, by doing things like making it so the squirrels can tap for mana, using cards like Cryptolith Rite and Enduring Vitality. Then you can make it so you can tap them right away, using Thousand Year Elixir or Shang-Chi. Because this is a mono green deck, we have a ton of green creature tutors, and it's really easy to get those creatures into play. But having 250 squirrels does not always win you the game. Sometimes you need a 1/1 creature that gets +1/+1 based on the number of creatures that you've had enter. Sometimes you need a Craterhoof Behemoth to close things out. And sometimes you just need to gain enough life that your opponent can't take you down while you're protected by hundreds and hundreds of squirrels. In this deck, you are going to go wide, you're going to get huge, and of course, you're gonna play some squirrels. So let's get nuts with the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Dr. Doom, King of Latveria, has a discard theme and a villains theme. They're going to be playing many villains and then using them to connive. I actually think I need this here. I'd probably just be like channeling it. Yes, they're very conniving. If they discard a land, I will lose life. I hope that this is just a giant pile of villains. Which, hey, you know, canonically, Squirrel Girl against Dr. Doom, we're winning this fight. They have used their free counterspell on my green Sun Zenith. I was just going to use that to tutor for Delighted Halfling because they are in Grixis colors. I know they're going to have counterspells. And indeed, they did. It's like Halfling or maybe even Allosaurus Shepherd. I could Archdruid's Charm, do it especially like in end step if they ever tap out, going for something to prevent counter spells. Or I could play Chitter Spitter. These are some aggressive counters. Oh, here's a villain. Whenever another villain you control enters, Prowler connives. Okay, that's cool. And he has Menace? Oh, he has Menace. Well, I have squirrels. Yeah, look, I just drew her. Cute. Oh, this person's cool but rude. That's some good discard synergy. Also gonna be dealing damage whenever they discard. I have not fetched, so Ice Till is not what I crave right here. I'm going to play Tusky, and I'm going to swing in with the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Since I dealt combat damage, I will get to draw. Oh, Shang-Chi! Okay, I have combo piece 1, combo piece 2, and I could search for combo piece 3 off Archdruid's Charm, but I wouldn't be able to play it all this turn. Let's see, if I get a land, would I be able to? No, that would be short, because it would be 3 mana for this, and then at least 3 mana to cast, because I can't use Cryptolith Rite. Let's go for Ice Till. Wooded Foothills. Nice Squirrel. I could see that on top of my deck because that's a built-in ability of that card. I will swing in with Toski because I have to. I'm telling you, Dr. Doom, I'm destined to win this. A bitter triumph killing Ice Till Explorer because that card is ridiculous and gets out of hand really fast. And they connive, drawing and discarding. Now, if they discard a land, they'll deal 2 damage. But if they discard a non-land, they'll get a +1/+1 counter. They get 2 damage either way, though, from Cool But Rude. Personally, more of a party dude. Oh no, my graveyard! I don't care. I'm not using that. Alright, Archdruid's Charm. I would like to search for Enduring Vitality. Hi. Hey, Dr. Doom. Do you like squirrels? Follow-up questions. How much do you like squirrels? And do you like thousands of squirrels all at the same time? Of course you do. Hei Bai, Forest Guardian. Sure see lots of those out in the queue because people love shrines. Or they just like 5-color piles where they're playing the bear because the bear's pretty good. It gets you a lot of value, and it's a 4/4 on top of everything else that can make unblockable creatures. Or mostly unblockable. I don't know if I have any spirits in my deck, but maybe I do. If they're playing the more control-oriented version of Hei Bai, then they may just be able to stop the Squirrel Girl from ever coming down and doing things. But if they're running a more Enchantress version, yeah, they'll slow me down, and they could still win through the power that is bears and also shrines. I'll play Fanatic Aronis. Check it out. Tests for a lot of mana. You think Hei Bai is a pretty good card? It is a very silly designed card. I'm still firmly in the camp of... I thought when the card was released that it said you put the shrine into your hand. That is not what it says. It puts it into play. Yeah, you can get shrines that cost more than 4 mana, and then bam, they're just in there. Sorry, guys. I have an ETB as well. Mine is to make a 1/1 squirrel. We're a Zone Guard going to be recurring those fetch lands from the graveyard. Yeah, if you're wondering, hey, Amy, why is Ice still in here? Can't that cause you to accidentally mill your combo pieces? Sure can. But guess what? It's also good and in green, and sometimes you need stupid things like Turbo Ramp because your opponent makes your commander cost more. I'll take what I can get. Yeah, every piece of this combo, for the most part, has some redundancy. So... And I would rather hold up Swarmyard than have 4 mana, because I'm not doing much with the mana. Like, I guess I could use it to exile the land from their graveyard. You know what? Sure, I can afford to recast it. Here's Squirrel Girl. And next turn, Squirrels. First the girl, then the world! They're fetching off the Prismatic Vista. And, do I feel like I need to make squirrels here? Nah, I'll just take the 4. Wait until they target. And I will exile a card from a graveyard and make 2 squirrels. Hey, do you like squirrels? I'm asking for a friend. Do you like squirrels? Where's the squirrel dealer opening his trench coat? There's another land. Is it time for Hei Bai? All right, let's see what shrine they find. And we're going to see what they reveal on this as well. Okay, so they're an actual shrines deck. You can tell because that's a Sanctum of Shattered Heights. They also have a bunch of blink spells because, well, it's good. They will be able to discard lands or shrines to deal currently 2 damage. Oh, Court of Calling. Okay. Okay, let me just do this first. We have lethal. We have our good friend Craterhoof Behemoth. Hey, if you're going wide and you're playing green, that is the way to end games. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure, we could make some squirrels and use them to pay for the Convoke, but I want to have the maximum number of attackers here, which means Horde for 8. Yeah, if I don't need more for lethal, and I'm not looking to combo, let's end it. Perfect. It's just like 50-something damage. Maybe more. More squirrels. Yeah, when in doubt, hoof it out. Oh, but wait! Nope. Sorry, Solitude. It's, yeah, I don't think that's gonna help. It's, I don't think it's gonna help. Quandrix, the proof. Quandrix is going to cascade when cast and whenever they cast another instant or sorcery from their hand. I have squirrels. I have a little life gain. And I have the Archdruid's Charm, which against a Quandrix deck, I might need to use to find a little bit of protection or find one of my combo pieces. I'm gonna go for the Prosperous Innkeeper here. If I have an extra mana up, which I might next turn, I can make my Sovereign Squirrel bigger. It's pretty great. I want to avoid playing the Yavimaya right away because it helps them with their fixing. Ooh, a Lotus Cobra. All right, I'll use that instead. Fountain Port. And use that to play a squirrel. It's a squirrel that buffs all other squirrels. You know, some Modern Horizon stuff is like disgusting and broken and unfun, and other Modern Horizon stuff is a squirrel that makes other squirrels better. Oh, I'm being asked, am I pumped for Atlanta? I mean, I'll be at Atlanta, so that's exciting. You just played the Allosaurus Shepherd. Your deck's only half green. Yeah, okay. I'll make everything more green. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. And I'm going to use the Oak Hollow Village and my treasure. Yeah, to make my squirrels bigger. I mostly just wanted to show that I could. They've been burned by so many free counters, but it only stops the counters on their green stuff. And I feel like the instants and sorceries, it's the blue is where it's at. Okay, did they get a big bounce spell? Man! Lame. And here I was thinking, oh, we're gonna get to play squirrels. Wrong! Incorrect! Fine. Squirrels again. But now they're not as big, and they're not as good, and I'm kind of sad, because you don't like squirrels. Yeah, my big old Bungus Chungus squirrel. Trying to think how far I am for supportive parents. Getting me where I need to go here. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna say Innkeeper. Squirrel Sovereign. I'll attack in with the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. You want a double block? That's cool. I can regenerate my commander because she is actually a squirrel. Okay, sure. I will regenerate target squirrel. Which means that she gets tapped and removed from combat instead of dying. Okay, so your wave, it was whelming. That's fine. Ice Till Explorer. If you play a land, you might mill a land. Okay, they didn't. Interesting. I will play Supportive Parents. Oh, they don't like that we have Supported Parents. So on this turn with Supportive Parents, I would have had 1-2 mana down here, 3, 4, 5, and each time I did that, I'd be making more squirrels, which in turn would get me more squirrels, which in turn would get me more squirrels. We got a lot of mana, and we can make a lot of squirrels, especially after I've swung it, because it's an instant speed ability. Bruce Banner. This is the transforming Bruce Banner that becomes the Incredible Hulk. Now there is an infinite combat with the Incredible Hulk, because I'm not talking about caltrops. There's actually a different one in Arena, because we don't have caltrops. But you know what we do have? We have nice, unassuming scientists who get exposed to gamma radiation and become the Hulk. I actually don't really like that his front side is a hero. I feel like he's not a hero over here. Oh, how unholy. Bonk. Almost time for squirrels. Yeah, he gives you card draw on the front side. On the back side, I wonder how much of this deck will be based around, like, the front side here. Like, they can use this to just draw additional cards. That's pretty nice. Or the back side and trying to take those infinite hits. All right, let's make some squirrels. Do I want to exile a card from their graveyard? Yeah, probably. I'll hit the Unholy Heat. Why not a hero? I mean, he's just not doing anything. I'll play Sylvan Anthem here. Trying to make my squirrels bigger. Oh, Stubborn Denial! No, I wasn't planning on playing a untapped land here anyway. There goes my buff. There goes my scry. Bruce Banner doing a lot of spell slinging. By the way, Training Grounds will also discount the transformation. Oh man, now I don't have anything to help with my Nykthos. 2 blue mana, eh? I wonder if you have a counter spell, or if you just want to draw cards. Let's find out. Sure, Days. I have a lot of cards that I want to follow up with lands, so it happens. Go, my squirrels! Yeah, all these force spikes. He saved a kid who was in the testing range at the Gamma Bomb, and that's how he got his powers. To become the Incredible Hulk! Yeah, but I feel like that's not what he's doing here. Hello. 1 Ouroboros. Another counter spell? A bounce spell? A burn spell? A bounce spell! Back in my hand you go. Bruce, are you pondering what I'm pondering? They, I believe, did not shuffle. But they are delving. Oh, not a delve. Abhorrent Oculus. They exile 6 cards from their graveyard, and now they will be manifesting. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. May I? I may not. Okay. Just you and me, squirrels, against the world. Yeah, Hulk, like, he's pretty much unblockable for me. Unless I can kill him. Nope, they're just drawing cards. It's a little nutty when you play this deck. Getting smacked. They manifest. 2, 3. Brazen Borrower, that's 8 in the air. And 8 on the ground. I think they might just have lethal. And we take it and we die. It turns out that having your stuff countered over and over means you can't do very much. Oura, the Imitator. Oura is a flash fairy that lets you play fairies in other instants from the top of your library. And those instants can be pretty scary. Counter spells and kill spells make up the bulk of them because it's just like tons and tons of card advantage all in the command zone. This deck recently got a buff. This got changed from a 2/2 to a 2/3. And that means that Oura is even stronger, having essentially access to an extra card at all times, unless it happens to be a land, because there's very few things other than instants and fairies that you really need in this deck. Oh boy! I can't wait to see free counter spells! Force of Will on Shang-Chi. Now, Shang-Chi is part of like the combo that we can do in this deck. That's a shame. He's gone. A Psychic Frog. Oh, look, that one's not a fairy or an instant, because it doesn't need to be. I could either go for Tribute to the World Tree or Birds of Paradise into Chatterstorm to start those squirrels. I want that. 1, 2. 2 squirrels! For 2 mana. It's not like a devastating number of squirrels or anything, but it's more than 0. I ain't brocking that frog. They could give it up to 5 toughness, and I can't survive that. The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. She's resolving! Oh, good for her! But they're gonna kill her. Dismemberment? Oh, Archenemy's Trumps. They're not killing her, they are exiling her. Well, at least I got squirrels. More squirrels equals more hoof. More squirrels equals more poisson. I haven't won any games of Triumph of the Hordes yet. That doesn't mean that it's impossible. I'll get there eventually. Probably not against this person. No, my birds! You jerk, I was using that. Tribute to the World Tree. Bridgeworks battle as a land. And we just keep swinging. Swinging technically not very helpful for like triumphs of the hordes, but it gets them to use this. Alright, so Aura's in play. We're down 1 squirrel. Hopefully we get a land and I can actually land the unbeatable squirrel girl. Aura is trying to take Una's old spot as like king of the fairies because Una is gone. Alright, they are exiling the Shang-Chi out of my graveyard. I am going to try to land Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Oh, good. It resolved. It resolving is actually really good because at least that means I get this card draw. They're going to change the card that's on top of their deck. Every day they're shuffling. Sure. They bounce Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Aha! A 3/3 squirrel. Oh, Nykthos might be nice. Three cards in hand. That are going to make the frog fly so I can't triple block. Yeah, they made it cheaper by putting it in my hand. Sort of. One ring means I can't deal damage to them. Curses. No hoofing this turn. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Show them the power of both girl and squirrel. Sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Okay, so while I have this devotion, I'm going to use this. Do I feel like activating this and just making more squirrels? Yeah, that's worth 4 mana. That's some big squirrels. And now I have 2 more for Fnatic. Pachunk, pachunk, pachunk. Yes, please. Oh, Valley Might Caller. That's a fun one. I don't think I need it with the 3/3 squirrels in play. So they already used Cyclonic Rift. Where'd it go? It's an exile, I think. Yep, Cyclonic Rift. They can give that additionally 4 power if they want to. They draw. But can you stop my squirrels? You got a board wipe? You got a board bounce? What's the vibe? Aetherize? Throat Gophers, okay. Throat's been gone for, but what about the squirrels? Or a what about the squirrels? Yeah, we all get it. You have a war criminal in your employ. We've all seen him. Sup? Yeah, if there's a land on top of the deck, you double bones. Get him! Wreck this old man! Destroy him. Amalia going to be exploring on life gain. And she's also going to maybe go kaboom if they manage to get her up to 20 power through her explore ability. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it usually ends the game since, you know, you only have 25 life in this format. Amalia's usually played with some life gain, some life drain, and a little bit of aristocrat, since that's a great way to get her triggers in this format, and then bring things back that you either kill or explore into the graveyard, since you get that as an option. I am just waiting for them to decide if they want to keep their hand, because I want to keep mine, and I want to pay a very large amount of life every turn, because it's fun. Oh, right. So they have chosen to keep, and I'll throw down a forest. Do I full send Sylvan Library on turn 2 in this? You guys know me. No! I wanted to pay 8 life! This is not an insect, a rat, a spider, or a squirrel. It is a snake. Amalia is clearly a hater. You gonna throw her down? And then are you gonna swing in? Because it gets you 2 more triggers? Yeah, you are. That's a great start for them. I'm being asked if there's a Squirrel Girl avatar. I don't actually think there is. All the avatars are being sold in bundles for this set. Not a huge fan. A lot of triggers? Yeah, at least they mostly hit lands. They did put Elishnorn in the graveyard, which is a little spooky. I'm gonna go with spooky. I got this Nature's Rhythm. I also have Squirrel Girl here. I can either like be tutoring for combo pieces, or I could just make some good blockers. Yeah, the Swarm Yard really helps protect me really well, because, you know, regenerate. Squirrel. It turns out that, like, Swarm Yard being added to Arena has been very relevant. It's relevant for a Harris. It's relevant for this. All right, Voice of Victory. They get triggers. They get more triggers. Okay, first one was a critter. Second one was a critter. Now, I don't know if you have some removal or some other instant speed life gain. Oh, okay. This will actually remove her from combat, I think, first. We're using, like, 3 kill spells in a... Okay. Sure. Whatever you want, man. I'm not here to stop you. It's only when you tap a creature for mana. I had to double check. Am I looking for chitter spitters here? Or just playing Squirrel Girl again? I was gonna play Squirrel Girl again. I don't need protection. And I'm gonna offer them a trade, Lotus Cobra for Sanctifier. Because I don't have any lands left. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Going to do the same thing. Creatures entering gets them more mana. Putting lots of stuff into the graveyard. I should probably block the 7 power. Gotta keep myself alive. Oh. Hey, Wandering Emperor. They make a samurai shishwa. Oh, look at me getting a land. I'll still name Squirrel. I know what I like. It's more squirrels. With Nature's Rhythm here, I could get things that, like, let me tap for, tap my creatures for mana. I could also go for killing Wandering Emperor. Huh. Wow, that was a loud earthbend. Jeez. Yeah, let me kill that. I get more blockers because Squirrel.
Years of training.
My earthbend returns. And I see you looking at your graveyard. You're bringing back all your 2-drops? Oh, you're bringing back a little bit of everything.
I'm home.
Okay, so Command the Dreadhorde deals a lot of damage. But as long as you have counted out your mana to make sure so you're staying alive, you're fine. Now here's what's probably going to be a problem. I think Amalia's gonna explode and kill me. I said it probably wouldn't happen. I don't know why they're not just keeping something on top. Guarantee the triggers. Give her a minute. She has to keep looking at the top card of the library. Okay, so we're gonna keep Raise the Past on top because that would bring back all of these creatures. But it doesn't matter. Because Amalia is about to finish up. Okay, well, she still has like 30 more triggers? Oh my god. Give her a minute. It's not optional, by the way. I don't fault them for doing this. They just brought back all the creatures they could. Almost done. It's almost done. All right, 50 on the nose. And she goes in with a swing. GG. Agent Phil Coulson buffs up all your heroes except for himself because he's very selfless. I think he got to be in a TV show after his run in the movies too. Well, I have elves. Hi. And I can clone my elves. And Raphaelos is here. Ooh, he's so nasty. Yeah, I'll play Raphaelos. He nasty. He makes me a lot of mana. Is this going to be the deck where you run random heroes? Yeah, absolutely. Bucky Barnes, Eager Ally. Guess what? It's part of hero stuff. And he's a hero, so he gets buffed. Yeah, I'll start cloning my elves. And then I'll use my supportive parents to play an elf. Dead G91, thank you for the 5-month resub. Thank you for supporting my channel while we play against superheroes. And like that one Dr. Doom, that was super villains. Okay, so there's like one counterspell they might have in their deck, and it's Tithe. And I'll be honest, I don't really think I care. So I'll just block this now. Yeah, like, sure, I can use that to buff up the elves. I don't care, man. I'm not here to play Elf Ball, I'm here to play Squirrel Ball. Oh, also, Deadgy91, thank you for gifting 5 subs. A double showing of support while we squir. Arachnus, Ionic Weaver. Hey. This is gonna blow your mind. I like the other art in this card more with the nice lady with the weaving. What did you name? Sorcery? No, normally you would actually have been totally right to name Sorcery. But not this time. Oh, am I one short? I'm one short of getting the squirrels there. I have 6 mana. Or sorry, I have six creatures to tap when I would need 8. 1 mana short. But I guess I may as well just like, I don't know. Use this to tutor. I guess I just use it next turn. I'll get a hoof. I don't need those. Line. Tap. Squirrels. Yeah, we need to be making at least 8 each time. And then supportive parents goes infinite. And don't they know it? Bang Whistle is playing Hit Monkey. Oh, I know Hit Monkey. Hit Monkey is uncounterable, has reach, vigilance, death touch, hexproof, and haste. That's right. It's a giant French vanilla, meaning that it's just a good green beater. You can use it for Voltron. You can use it for, you know, green stuff. We love that good green stuff. At least, I know I do. Yes, there was a Hit Monkey TV show. Believe it if you will. Believe it if you will. I'm gonna bring out the Lightning Greaves. It's him! Hit Monkey! He has so much text! This is not what I was looking for! We have a Shang-Chi in play. Good fodder for an Indominus Rex. Hey, if you want to give a dinosaur keywords, this guy's got keywords. Where's my lands? There are 43 lands in this deck. Oh, the audacity. Looks like they are going for a little bit of Voltron on that Hit Monkey. And they know I'm not going to be killing it if I block. Battle Glyph. They are killing my creature because they know I just don't have mana. You don't have to rub it in, okay? Just because it's very true. I could go Tireless Provisioner. Green Sun Zenith, the things I would want to be getting from it, it's at 4. So 4 mana. X equals 3. Let's see if the Hit Monkey swings in. Maybe even gets protected. There's some, like, flash auras that, because this has hexproof, get a lot better once they give, like, +2/+2 and indestructible. Yeah, I only learned when I was doing the set review that Hit Monkey has a TV show. Or had a TV show. And also, as a fun little note, I believe he has Deadpool quoted on the flavor text. Yeah, but we don't have Deadpool in the set. Okay, so they're getting rid of the Lightning Greaves and swinging in for 8. I can't double block to kill. And I have simply failed to get mana. That is real sad. Alright, let's see if I can live at 1! +3/+3 until end of turn. Okay, great. Lands, am I right? Yuffie, or Yuriko. Yuriko is going to be swinging in with ninjas, and she never gets taxed because she actually has Commander Ninjutsu. Good old Commander Ninjutsu. They go first, which means they'll be able to set up an unblockable creature and then swing in. And then I won't be able to block it. A Lantern Bearer. Yeah, it's not unblockable, but it flies, so pretty much the same vibe. Oh, somebody has a free spell. Yeah, those are still here. They force you to play against them. Here comes Yuriko, and when she hits, or another ninja hits, they'll reveal the top card of their deck, and I will be losing some life. That is also a very good ninja to be hitting me with. We'll go for Nykthos, Tireless Provisioner, Verdant Catacombs. I don't know why you're Sleepy Hedroning me. You are playing Yuriko. Hello? I'm sorry, I need to play considerable amounts of mana in order to do the Squirrel Girl thing. Oh, good, Dream Beavers. Yeah, the nerve playing Yuriko. I do hope that they end up either eroting Yuriko using the alchemy mechanics. They've had plenty of time to do it. Or just banning her from the ranked queue, because I think that's where she's a bigger problem. Okay, I will mute you because I don't think you understand how to use emotes. What a shame. Emotes are a great tool to communicate fun things with your opponent. Like, yeehaw! I get bonked. I'll have 7 mana next turn. Sadly, not enough to really do any double spelling. They have Flare of Malice, which means that they would be able to get rid of, say, Squirrel Girl. But let me just double check. Ah, Sacrifice. So Swarmyard, sadly, it would get right through. So I'm going to play Defense of the Heart instead. Gotta have heart, my friends. Oh, look, I do have enough for one more thing. Do I feel like throwing down Beast Whisperer or something? Nah. I kind of want to force them to use this for nothing. Yeah, because I ended up with a land there. It's like, I could have gone 1 and 2, but... Yeah, so they had to Flare of Malice there just to clear out a creature from their board. Otherwise, this would be triggering. They technically could have waited. Go ninja, go ninja, go. I'm gonna take a hit, losing 3 and then losing 2, and then they also draw some cards. They have 9 cards in hand. Yeah, part of the problem with Yuriko is this, like, double upside on what's essentially a 2-drop. Aw, Chatter of the Squirrel! It's for my squirrels. Let's bring out Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Increase that Nykthos mana. Whee! These give me blockers. I might end up taking Chatter of the Squirrel out of the deck, but look, it makes squirrels! With their 2 mana, are you gonna flash out Wanshi Tong? They sure are. Squirrel. They use their catacombs to seek out a land. Now, they might have a ninja in hand, and they'd be able to, like, ninjutsu here. And then it's just all about, like, what do they hit? Okay, I do not know why you're attacking with all of these. Possibly they have the, there is a ninja that gives First Strike. Possibly they just want Defense of the Heart to trigger. Here, let's go with this as blocks. Okay, if they have the Coochie Silencer. Shh. That is a ninja. It will hit me. And when it does, they're able to say, kill Beast Whisperer or a 1/1 Squirrel. Actually, no, wait, they can't because I will regenerate whatever they target if it's not Beast Whisperer. I will regenerate target squirrel. Yes, that's right, she is a squirrel. Pop, pop. That's my regeneration shield. A lantern bearer. And are you gonna bounce or get rid of Defense of the Heart somehow? You want to flash out Wanshi Tong so at least you get to draw a card? Oh. Sure, Orcish Bowmasters. I'm gonna tell you now, my card draws, like, yeah, I have Beast Whisper. That's not what I'm doing here. I believe I just have Lethal off of Crater Hoof, so I think it's just damage here. Let me double check. 3 attackers. I have the ability to get slightly more damage using something like Mutable Explorer. Just by increasing the number of creatures here by 1. We could Throne to just get double hoof triggers. Yeah, naming like beast, but I don't think we need to. Yeah, I just go in. Let's go. Whee! And I bet they were still emoting the whole way through. Titania, but not the Titania that's from Marvel superheroes. Titania, the Elemental, the protector of Argoth, who bring lands back from their graveyard, and whenever a land goes into their graveyard, they will make it elemental, oftentimes playing ways for them to freely sacrifice a ton of lands in order to make a ton of 5/3s at instant speed. She can be very hard to play against because of that. Just, hey, I'm just waiting here, and if you pass back and I don't think you can stop me, I have like 30 power on the field. She will sacrifice all of her lands. You know she will. Do the lands have to be from the battlefield? Yes. You have to like sacrifice them, or have them like die if they're creatures. Do you have turn 1 ramp? I didn't. I have to decide between Badgermole or Sylvan. Badgermole lets me double spell. Oh, hey, Bill. Bill. Bristly Bill, gonna play nicely with all those fetch lands, getting them +1/+1 counters. Once they decide what land they want to play, because they're taking a minute there. Okay, Prismatic Vista. Landfall. Get a counter. Sacrifice the land. Get another counter. I think we'll have to kill Bill. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Bill. Oh, God, he has trample. Oh, that Billiam. Yeah, Grixis Uprising will draw every time they make one of these elementals. Yes, always. Yeah, I will put this back, and I will pay 4 life. Squirrel. Doesn't really matter since they're not super counter-spelly. And just doing this now. Oh, that Billiam. I have 2 tutors in my hand, though, so I feel like, especially against a mono green deck, getting to the combo is doable. I think I should finale and oh no, I'll rhythm for 1 if I don't get it here. Okay, put back you. Yeah, I want to pay more life. Just trust me on this. I know what I want. I want Lordsy Mana Dorks. 1, 2, 3. All for me. I would like to grab the Enduring Vitality. So you tap for green and green. I don't know why it untapped it there for a sec. Swag. Ooh, Carlo! Carlo, thank you for the 14-month resub. I don't know if you'll be at MagicCon Atlanta, but I will be. And I feel like I saw you there last year. Oh my god, was it Atlanta or was that Vegas? Maybe I'm just mad. Mad with lands! You will be there. Awesome. Hey everyone, I'll be at MagicCon Atlanta Yay! I'm gonna be there like pretty low key because I'm not like a guest or anything. That's okay. I'll be chilling. Okay, I need to make sure I don't die. I'll block with the Elvish Mystic. For life, no problem. Yes. Okay, put back you and you. With the Badger Mole, this actually gets so much easier. Finale for X equals 2. Search my library for Shang-Chi. Wow, he just shows up right at the top. Awesome. Infinite squirrels are go! Nyum. Nyum. Oh, and, I guess I actually could have used and should have used Court of Calling for that instead, because I could have used that for the overrun effect. Okay. So I have like 250 mana and 250 squirrels. Which, yep. I don't know, man. Sure, X equals 8 for a really big hoof. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can only tap one creature. There we go. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's not tapping Enduring Vitality, because I need one creature to be attacking. And only one. Okay, great. Crater Hoof Behemoth and Enduring Vitality swinging for big number. Ta-da! I'm running into the same player, Bang Whistle and Hitmonkey. This is also the person who plays Go-Go, so I know that they're a brewer. I guess I'll keep this. Hopefully they won't be able to kill and fight my Raphellos, and we can find our pieces for infinite squirrels. Hello, yes, one Raphellos. It actually probably would have been safer for me to play Drawbridge first. Sylvan Scavenging. Going to either make a counter or a raccoon. This is not a forest, and that is okay. Yeah, Beast Whisperer. Gonna set up some card draw. Fanatic of Ronus. Once they play Hitmonkey... Oh, wait, they would actually have to buff it first. They're going to be able to turn the Birds of Paradise into a big enough creature to trigger Fanatic. Nice. And then the Hitmonkey's coming down. Ook, ook. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, yeah. Hyper acceleration of mana is go. Behold! An ape! Kogla takes out Nyxwomb Ancient. Apes and monkeys working together. Ook, ook. Ookle, ookle. A Chittering Illuminator. See if I have stuff on top. Aw, Toski! Innkeeper. We want to not use the drawbridge because Kogla can destroy it. There we go. Getting a land. Husky. They can destroy the Chittering Illuminator, but apparently I just don't have lands on top anyway. Here, you want to destroy my exploration instead? I love that their birds of paradise is just like, and I am the most powerful among us, except for the giant monkey. Ooh, Sword of Fortune Frontier. That's Mountain Dew and Doritos. I'm not gonna say if they hit, it's when they hit, because I won't be able to block with Toski. When they hit me, they are going to get 2 cards in exile, and they can play an additional land and cast those spells until the end of their turn. Illuminator! Down to 6. I am dead next turn. I just need to make infinite squirrels. Easy. Right? Yeah, easy. Gold Vein Hydra, X equals 3. Make more raccoons. Okay, so with cord... One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. During Vitality. Squirrel Girl. Didn't get a nice kind of a land. X equals 2. Shang-Chi. Infinite squirrels. Sometimes you just gotta believe in your ability to make infinite squirrels. Like top decking a tutor. Hen the Mighty is playing Leavold. I remember their name because it's funny. And I played against them when I was playing... Oh my god, was it Leo and Mikey just like a day ago? I think it was. Anyway, Leavold stops me from drawing cards. We don't draw that many cards in this deck. But he's still annoying. Still, no, you're banned in Commander for a reason. Card draw's a part of the game, Leavold. Then again, they'd probably unban him if they printed one of these days. All right, let's go. Step 1. Hey, hey, hey. I can protect me bug. Oh, there goes my finale. Fanatic of Ronus. Two mana. I'll crack open the Risty Rainforest. And I think I'd like to play Toski. To try to draw a card here. Oh! They have exiled Toski, but given me a card. That, yeah. Baleful Mastery is a lot better if Leavold's actually in play. Okay, so that's one squirrel exiled. They shocked this in, but I wonder if they're not planning on playing Leavold. Sus. Somebody's asking if the new Marvel stuff's out. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're playing with Squirrel Girl. Nah, they're just going for card advantage. Oasis of Renewal gets them a land and a non-land. Mox Amber, sure. Oh, why am I hitting all these fetches? That's okay. I will try to bring out my commander. I'm not holding up Swarm Yard because I would rather get the 4 mana off of Fanatic of Ronus and use it to get some sort of a magical mystery card. And by magical mystery card, I mean... Ooh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to combo here, but I could still just make, like, a ton of squirrels. And then make them really strong. Or I can get a bunch of mana. I had all those fetch lands! Alright, hold up. And I'm going to get rid of Mox Amber. Cool. I could also have gone for Hoof there, because Formidable Speaker lets me tap the Fanatic of Ronus twice. Please don't call her yassified Krenko. What if Krenko was cute? Yeah, what if? When that leaves, it would trigger Oasis twice. Ooh. Have some heart. Ice Till. Countered. So sad. I guess I'll throw you on here. Use you to untap the Fanatic. I'll make my squirrels. And I don't think I need to go for the Oasis this turn. I think it would be next turn. So I am holding up a Fanatic activating Squirrel Girl and Swarmyard to protect her. Would you care to debate Steven Universe? No, Leavold. No, I don't want to talk about Steven Universe with you. The Steven Universe debate elf thing is so, like, isolated to Tumblr, and yet I love it so much. Ugh, Nadu! Alright, give me more squirrels. Make the squirrels bigger. Yeah, draw your cards. Squirrel Girl! Squirrels! Go get 'em! Squirrel Girl! More squirrels! Consider this! Squirrel. She is so cute. Look at her. I mean, I love her look in Marvel Rivals, too. She's so bouncy. I'm a Squirrel Girl main. Surprising nobody. Sup? Do you like squirrels? I'm just gonna kill them with these rather than go for cloning and tutoring. If you can kill them with squirrels, kill them with squirrels! Yeah, Chatterfang who? Hey, bye, Forest Guardian. I think I played against this person before, but I do not remember what the game was like. I have turn 1 ramp. Turn 2, I could tutor for more ramp. Not that interesting, but, like, I could. And, turn 3, I don't know, squirrels. You like squirrels? I like squirrels. I'll play a Kami of Bamboo Groves and use it to bring out Ba Sing Se. Sure. It would come in untapped anyway, but so would the rest of these. A Razorbird's Thicket of Flooded Strand. This Hei Bai is, I think, one of the enchantment ones we ran into. Fanatic of Ronus, great start to get tons of mana. Oh, Springheart Nantuko. Need to use you to clone something. Yeah, there's nothing too exciting for me to clone here. But I'm still down to do this. Just start getting a couple tokens. They don't have to be squirrel tokens for me to tap them for mana. They just need to be squirrel tokens to count towards the numbers here. Also, more attackers means more potential Toski draws. Content of Infinite Rage, that will be able to kill some of these little bugabugs. Ooh, a badger mole cub. That would have been something awesome to clone. Too late now. Hello, yes. One squirrel girl, please. Giving me a squirrel. You killed Monkey Joe. You're a monster, Hei Bai. I can't believe you would do such a thing. Well, now they're gonna summon dogs. My favorite thing in Elden Ring is to summon dogs. They still have 5 mana left. Sanctum Weaver taps for tons of mana. Alright, a forest. Decline. 1, 2, 3 on Nature's Rhythm. To get Enduring Vitality. Nature's Rhythm again for X equals 2. Tapping you to discount it. Get Shang-Chi. And I do not have enough squirrels, I think, to fully kick this off here. We do Badger Mole Cub first, though. Hold up. So we can do it once. And that just gets me 1. I'm gonna say not bad, though. My squirrel! A Spirit Oasis will draw them 2 cards. Get them additional mana off Sanctum Weaver. And more damage off this next turn. Oh my gosh, yeah, if you have a Hazel deck or a Chatterfang deck or a Camellia deck, I think those are the main squirrel commanders. You know she's going in there. Okay, so they're killing Shang-Chi to take away the pseudo haste that I have. I'll be honest, I think I have so much mana here, I don't need pseudo haste. Like, that's how I would go infinite. I don't think I need infinite. I think just sufficiently high numbers of squirrels will do it. Oh, they're gonna draw even more cards. 1 now and 3 later. Hitting for 7. Wait a minute. Am I just like attacking here? You blinking this? Alright, they're blinking it. Alright, Essence Flux. Each of these is tapping for 2 mana. Alright, so they got a bunch of blockers because they hit Crescent Island Temple. Dude, back up Shang-Chi. We have infinite squirrels. So good at Magic. Build your stupid combos with as many redundancies as you can because Singleton is not Singleton anymore! Give me 250 squirrels! More! More! It's like, I'm not letting you have any more. Yeah. Okay. What's up? Do you like squirrels? Okay. This is how Dr. Doom felt? Yeah. Yeah, eat it, Dr. Doom. Ah, you don't gotta worry about no massacre worms. Just like regular board wipes. At least I actually get some stuff back after a board wipe here. Touch the spirit realm. Okay. I'm touched. Oh. Okay, they're exiling their own Hei Bai. They could have used that to flicker it, but they didn't. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. And yes, Marvel Rivals. No, wait. Marvel Superheroes is now an arena. Is it different to me? No, not really. It's just like a mishmash of 10 million different Marvel characters. And my favorite one is still Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl main. Who would have thunk? Anyway, yeah, the deck turned out pretty well. I think that if you are looking to play Squirrel Girl specifically as a combo deck and not as a Squirrels deck, this is a very good list to do it. It's running a lot of different redundancies to try to do the combo, and it works pretty well. I feel like this is an efficient combo if, you know, making 250 squirrels will win you the game, which sometimes it does. So if you want the deck list, you can find it in the description of the video. And if you'd like to suggest another commander from Marvel Superheroes or Marvel Superheroes Commander, please let me know. They added a lot of them into Arena. You can check them in the client on the collection tab by going to Unowned if you want to know what's in there, because it's the cards from the main set, all of the cards from Jumpstart, the face and backup cards from the commander decks, a couple of other random cards from the commander decks, including things like Galactus and Silver Surfer, and we also have the entire bonus sheet, which includes things like the secret lair Marvel cards that have been released a while ago, like Storm, Wolverine, Captain America, Black Panther, all of that. So if you're looking forward to any of those, please let me know which, and I will be getting brewing as soon as I can. Of course, I also want to do a little bit of brewing around both heroes and villains, because that's the theme of the set. The good guys, the bad guys, the squirrels, the girls. Actually, we should just be playing Squirrel Girl. This deck's really, really fun. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.